The World Cup winner Lionel Messi sat down this week in Paris with Argentina's sports newspaper and radio to discuss for the first time what it felt to win the World Cup, if he will play in the 2026 World Cup, his relationship with Kylian Mbappe, and much more. Let's look at some of the main highlights from both interviews. Messi was asked if he planned his celebration he did on the Netherlands coach and also his exchanges with the player during their controversial quarterfinal. The truth is that no, I didn't prepare the celebration. I didn't like it. It came out of the moment, and yes, I knew what had been said before the game. Some of my teammates told me, "Did you see what he said on purpose? We got 2-0, and then at that time, I don't like what I did." These are the moments of great tension. A lot of anxiousness. Everything happens very quickly and you don't have time to think about anything. Actually, nothing was planned. It happened like that, and as I say, it isn't an image I like to give off. Everything that happened was natural. A lot happened on the field with that player. In reality, and more. In the moment there's tension, friction, confrontations. When the game goes like that, the heat with the referee too. I was in the mixed zone and the game had just finished, and well, I know there's all sorts of things now. Lionel Messi was asked which game was the most difficult during the World Cup. I think the game against Mexico was the most difficult one for us because everything was at stake. Despite the result, I think it's also our worst game. It was a must-win game that makes you play differently. But I believe we were going to pull through. Without this group, it would have been much harder. After winning the World Cup, Messi was asked what he had to say about what he felt when he saw the World Cup and kissed it. What I felt at that moment cannot be explained in words. Seeing the cup there, I hadn't thought about my reaction there. I was seeing her, and I went because I was so close. It came from inside me to approach her, touch her, kiss her, and it was enormous emotion to be able to say that's it. We can grab it, touch it. It came out without a thought because I hadn't seen her before going up. Messi was asked how many times did you dream of this moment? Many times. After so much time with the national team, the previous World Cups, to have been so close to in 2014, behind that was a lot of sacrifice, a lot of losses, a lot of difficult moments which I had to go through. Later in the interview, Messi was asked if he kept some items from the final. I kept everything from the final. The boots, the t-shirts. Everything is going into my museum in March. I'm going to take everything to Barcelona, where I have my things and memories. Also, Messi was asked if he intends to live in Barcelona after his playing days are over. When I finish my career, I will return to live in Barcelona. It's my home. Now, one of the most important questions of the interview was when the reporter asked Messi about his possible future playing in the World Cup 2026. Because of the age, it'll be difficult to make 2026. I love playing football, and while I feel like I'm good in shape and enjoying this, I'm going to keep at it. It seems like a long time until the next World Cup, but it depends on how my career is going. Lionel Messi was asked if he had discussed the final with Kylian Mbappe. Yes, we talked about the game, the celebrations, how people had lived in Argentina in those days, that I have been on vacation, and the festivities we had, and nothing more. I was on the other side too. I had to lose a world final as well, and I didn't want to know anything about it. And nothing that had to do with the World Cup at that time. That's why I don't want to talk about it either. But the truth is there's no problem with Kylian Mbappe. Quite the opposite. And now finally, Messi was asked about the picture of the World Cup in the bedroom. We arrived in the morning. We slept very little. I think with the time change, I slept 1 or 2 hours at most. I had already turned on the television and my room faces Rodrigo's, and from wall to wall it could be heard. So they must have heard me go to the bathroom, get up and turn the television. I don't know why I ended with the cup that night. It was in my room. They had left it for me. I got like this and he told me, "Come here and I'll take your picture." Don't forget to like and subscribe for the latest news in football.